Nocted. Thank you for the 1 year. I appreciate you. Welcome back. I do need the chat as an advantage. In fact, I got shit on so badly by Blue Black Frog. This was like the time they drew 3 subtleties in a row. And I lost that match. It was like the same fucking thing. But again. Actually, that's not true. I didn't get shit on that badly. I lost to a top deck Kaito. Turns out my fair deck can't really beat a Kaito. What I play for Legacy? Honestly, Legacy was the biggest shit show of all time. I played the Epic Storm with Song of Creation in it. Oh my god, dude. Round 1, I played against Cloudpost. At least I thought it was Cloudpost. It was like some Cloudpost variant with beams in it. I didn't see a single blue card game 1, but like my draw just wasn't functional. After I wheeled into absolute garbage. So I had to like pass the turn, and then they slowly killed me with a bunch of like Ugin, all this like huge top end stuff, and I was like, okay, wonderful. This should be an easy game 2 and 3 if I have a functional draw. Game 2 rolls around. I gamble. I bin the Echo. I crack the LED. I cast the Echo. And they pitch Force of Will. I'm like, what do you mean you have Force of Will? They Force of Will pitching stock up. People just put Force of Will in anything nowadays. I swear. So, I got shit on that match after they pitched Force of Will as Cloud Post. So I was like, alright, let's see how round number 2 goes. Round number 2, I queue into blue-black tempo, and I just get such a single-handed beatdown. It was not close. It turns out Thoughtseize, Daze, Force of Will, and a fast clock are pretty good against Storm. Oh, and so is Bowmaster against the Oops All Wheels Storm version with Song of Creation in it. I had a terrible time playing Legacy. I did steal a game off of Blue Black just by activating my Urza Saga twice, which was pretty stupid. Because, like, why should a completely functional Blue Black deck lose to me activating Urza Saga twice? But it feels like every deck in Legacy just has to play Force of Will. If you're not playing Force of Will, you're not playing Legacy. Yeah, bring back the card meta. That's what I'm saying. I'm just waiting for the last round, chat. Because at least, like, Legacy was a hot topic of conversation when the card was meta. That's how we keep Legacy relevant. We just keep it in a perpetual bad metagame so that way it gets talked about. No cam, sus. I'm literally just waiting. I'm just waiting. Oh, you're right. No cam. Facts. I'm just waiting. Waiting for my round number 2 loss so we can drop and finish up our league on the other account. Honestly, when Baroglyph? Can we get Baroglyph in Modern? I feel like it wouldn't even be that powerful. I mean, it would be, but like, what decks would play Baroglyph in Modern? Probably just all the decks playing Emperor Bones. Yo, Sir Samash, thank you for the 23 months. Yeah, I think it would be fine. Wolf Spider, thank you for the 45 months as well. I mean, hey, you know, anything to boost Jund a little bit. Be the last person. Got him. Got their ass. Yeah, I lost to Oink Mage. Oink Mage kicked my shiz in. They're corn dogs, Mark. Get it right. You play against actual factual humans today? Going outside scares me. Grass commented on Discord that said going live after round 1 of the 6 p.m. challenge because I was eating dinner. And he said, is round 1 not safe for viewing eyes? No, it wasn't safe. It was not. Nothing about this was safe. So what happened? Game number 2. They played a frog. I played a frog. I attacked, and the cards in my hand were kind of bad. So I traded my 3 cards in hand of Swamp Frog Mystical Dispute for Force Negation Riddler. I think it was Syncada Stupor out of their hand. So we both had 4 or 5 frogs just sitting across from each other. And it passes back to them. And they ripped Kaito and they stunned my frog. And I just didn't win. Just lost after that. This is my set of draws after they stunned my frog and then started attacking me with a frog. I drew Bowmaster, Solitude Bowmaster. I guess I drew this like here. But land, Bowmaster. Why did that happen? Frame diff? I mean, like, it is what it is, right? The better frog won? No! This is the worst frog. Honestly, I think my favorite Psychic Frog is the promo one. I think the promo one from the RC or whatever, it's a good frog. Not the RC, the game day. Are you a Loki truther? I should have played Cephalid Breakfast this morning, because it's a combo deck with Force of Will. And every deck in Legacy has to play Force of Will. That was my mistake, was not registering Force of Will. But, yeah, I don't know. I could have tried Loki out in Legacy today. And I became a coward, and I was like, I should just play Storm. Well, how'd that fucking go? How did that fucking go, Dingo? Not well. Are the non-foil frogs, like, significantly more expensive? I have one. I went to one game day, and I won 1 eyeball and 1 frog, and I was like, alright, time to never leave my house again. Good decision, by the way. So the foil ones... The foil ones are like $11. I don't even think they have a category for the non-foil. Or is there Sephiroth Halfling Brood Scale? That's so yesterday's news. We ended up top 16 yesterday, by the way. I won the last round, and then ended up like 13th. Could have been worse. It wasn't great, though. Wasn't bad, wasn't great. Very middle of the road. What are the odds of going to the San Diego RC? Like 95. Unless I somehow don't qualify for it. Even then, I'll probably still go in LCQ. So like 99. That's like a 2-hour drive. He's like the Sackville card is okay. What was awkward was drawing two of those in the same way that drawing two Sephiroths is awkward. Because you can't really sack them to each other. Because of the legend rule. It was okay. I think the card was fine. I'm not sure it's what the deck wants to be doing. My little brother won the international in Dota. No, I didn't watch Dota. No, San Diego's like a few hours. It's like 3 hours, I'd say. San Francisco's further. San Francisco's like 5.5. Yeah, it depends on how much traffic you run into, though. If you run into traffic, it is definitely longer than 90 minutes. And that LA traffic can be killer. They're going to keep this hand. It's pretty mid, but it's a functional hand of landed spells, I guess. What up, Dino? Yeah, it's gonna get a swamp. Oh boy. I'm dead. Oh, you have to go 5 miles? Did you plan your day around this 2 hour journey? Like, actually, though. So, 90 minutes and no traffic could easily be 2.5 to 3 hours. Goldless Shrine tapped. Meets cooler, better Godless Shrine tapped. I don't think I want this. Looks like Goryo's, if I had to guess. I guess I'm gonna Teferi minus immediately, so if they're pending it, I get a little bit of value. Thinking about casting something. Here's the fairy. Alright, now if they want to pending it, we don't lose out on too much value. Little 2-for-1. Thoughtseize, Solitude, Solitude, Ephemerate, Force Negation. I mean, my hand's not very good. So I kind of want to just take the Ephemerate. I don't know if this is right, but we're going to find out if it's right. If I want to Thoughtseize one of these two, that's fine. And I just get to cast the Riddler. And I got to pitch a Solitude. Should I imagine they take my Solitude here? More pending. Oops, all the pending. Mending. That's what we like to call the illusion of choice. Discarded the Solitude and the Atraxa. They're not spending a Solitude on this Riddler. I feel like I should be concerned. Am I gonna die, chat? I think I'm gonna die. What? You can just Solitude one of these. You weren't dead. You were so far from dead. Use one. You got him. If you got him, use him. But if you draw Gorios, you probably win the game. I don't. Okay. Maybe they're just off it, which is pretty reasonable, you know? Weak mental. Just play the cards in your head. You're probably gonna do okay. I promise you. Yo, Jason, thank you for the prime, the 14 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Maybe I want less pendings, but maybe pending is pretty good against Frog. I want Bowmaster. Is Bowmaster bad? Is Ketrafrog bad? Ketrafrog might be bad. I feel like Bowmaster's kind of whatever. Gorios is not for the faint of heart. I mean, I'm just playing Gorios, but worse. Oh. Oh. Alright, well, at least we have a relic. Yikes. Okay. This is my hand. Can I just say, I hate this Undercity Sewers. That's all. That's all I have to say. Not a good Undercity Sewers. Their frogs ready to tongue you? What? Banger Sewers? Mods? Keep watch of Tim. Sewers is hideous. Steve Mark, that's why you're a mod, and Tem isn't. You know what? Somebody had to be brave enough to say it, chat. This Undercity Sewers sucks. Now you're good, Tim. Tem, the Enlightened Master. He's already been on close watch, but I think we need to, you know, keep it under wraps. If you catch my drift, mods, you know, keep them under wraps. Pizza emoji. The pizza emoji as it's the land, or the set indicator. It's just the cherry on top. Yeah, it's the little, see, superior Undercity Sewers, inferior Undercity Sewers. I'm just happy it's not clip art. See, I like the avatar screenshots more, because at least they're like memey and funny. This just makes me sad. I just look at this and I'm like, oh. Dingo firing squad at the ready. Guess I got ups. I'm gonna make players cry. I'm already about to cry. What's the difference? Just have him be stuck on 2 lands forever. I don't think I can keep this. I need something proactive. Riddler. Planes. Best I can do? Planes. You would always play Tandy's blue-black lantern list and then really make the opponent cry. I don't think that was Tandy's. I'm pretty sure somebody just won won the challenge with it. And then Tandy probably picked it up and started playing it. My opponent put in chat riveting gameplay, and they're honestly not wrong. I think I'm gonna crack this relic, so I can draw something relevant. I can draw something relevant. Oh my god. I probably have to keep this one around. They could force it. They're not gonna force it. Do I keep this one around so that way they don't discard Atraxa and Goryo's it? Or do I just crack it and look for an answer to the frog? I don't have a good answer for that. I guess I'd let it smack me once and then decide. It's also better to have if I top deck Ketramos. Alright, fuck it. Oh, right on time, buddy. Stack's chopped. Oh, don't do it. Fuck. Maybe I take the Ketramos back so I don't flood as hard. Just play one less discard spell. Can you add the Discord Duck Quack to the soundboard? I'm gonna go with no for now. I don't think I can keep this. I feel like this is bait. Oh my god, I just molded the unplayable mana. Yeah, I played the Legacy event. I'm not even gonna say I played the Legacy event because I didn't get to play very much. Alright, we're gonna keep it. I would have taken the bait. Apparently I should have. Because like playing shadowy backstreet with nothing but blue cards and a 3-drop I can't cast. Amazing. Short stream, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna be out after an hour here. Not even an hour, because I didn't even stream round 1. 30-minute stream incoming. Jeebus. Yeah, maybe I just sign back on for the 11 p.m. challenge. Is there an 11 p.m. challenge? Hold on. No, not on Sundays, only on Saturdays. Oh no, it's Fridays. Bummer. This challenge was not it. Yeah, can I borrow some blue mana? That's not nothing. How'd you get baited in the Ketrafrog? I mean, this deck was like pretty good the last time we played it. I don't know what happened. This mana base is not functional. Somehow. Perfect. I gotta tap out to pending this, and if they discard an Atroxa, they can just Goryo's it back, and I can't do anything about it. Or just gonna ephemer it. This deck stinks. Play Lantern. Timmy alt account spotted. Mr. Fringe 89. No, I didn't play the Oswald deck. I really dislike Oswald Fiddlebender as a card. Please. Oh my god. This is pretty much what my legacy experience looked like too, by the way. Wait, untimeout Mug. Mug is a saint. Almost got us a 5-0 with Stormbreath Dragon. Just saying. I don't know how to untimeout. I'll save you, Mug. Actually, I don't know how to spell your username. I think I got it right. Maybe. Freedom. Just so unbelievably dead. Beautiful. I couldn't have asked for a better end to this challenge, I'd say. Because, like, what the fuck? How did we go from 10 lands last game to 2 this game? And then just, I can't cast any of my spells except for Prismatic Ending. Alright, pending your frog. And this was because I didn't keep the one lander. This just goes to show, chat, I should have kept the one lander, because as soon as you keep the two lander, you can't cast any of your spells, and you're never going to draw a third land. So, like, what's the point? Why ever keep two landers? You might as well just keep one landers. Words on stream, streamer. Ah, okay. Turn 7. Turn 7, we would have gotten there. Nice. Jim. Thank you for the raid. However, our challenge run is over. For better or for worse? I'm going to go with for better because that was kind of embarrassing. Let's finish up that green-white league that we started yesterday. And then we'll see if we have any more Dono decks in the queue, which I don't think we do. I think I've done most of the Dono decks so far. Full circle moment soon. Alright, this reinforces the idea that I'm not playing anything fair at the RC. I'm not playing a combo deck. I'm not playing anything fair. Chat, what does that leave me with? Probably only bad decks. It's just 5 subs, Vade. That's all. 5 gifted subs. Brood Scale is a combo deck, I would say. I think it's time for me to make Tron. Should we play Tron League, chat? Maybe Brickmaster Flex was onto something. There's Hollow One. Is Hollow One a fair deck? Chat discuss. Is Hollow One a fair deck? I think so. Oh, well, if Timmy likes it, then it's also got to be bad. Jumbotron. Now, that's a suggestion. Yeah, I think Hollow One's a fair deck. I think Eldrazi Ramp's also a fair deck. Draws like that. Okay, I mean, this isn't terrible. I kind of want to keep this champ because the Karn can scepter it. So I think I'm going to put back this Ugin. See if we can assemble the scepter chant. Sunglasses of Urza. I don't even know what that card does. Mycospawn, Emmy. Alright, I've decided enough. 1 Mycospawn. Like, affinity. I guess the decks that aren't off the table at this point are like Affinity and Tron. I wouldn't call either of them fair, but I wouldn't call either of them a combo deck either. Prowess. Alright, I put prowess in that boat as well. I guess Eldrazi ramp could fit in that category as well. Somewhere in between combo and fair. Big mana decks are kind of in that aspect. I guess like Tron's control, right? Kind of. Trudge is a combo deck. Can't play Trudge. Everything's fair when it draws bad. Dingo ignoring me. Okay, I'm ignoring you because YouTube chat is like the size of a speck on my screen. This is pretty close to the Goryo's experience. I play Esper Blink probably. I think Esper Blink is probably better than 75 Cook. Shoot. You and your opponent swap Ponza. I'm thinking about Ponza low key. Hollow One's Lottery. Dingo ignoring me. I was ignoring you, you're right. I mean, is Ponza a fair deck? I think Ponza's a fair deck, no? YouTube chat second tier. Yeah. Because you guys can't even like type Sag and have Sag come up. Like, I'm not sure that's a reality I'm ready to live in. I gotta go back to my safe space known as Twitch chat. But yeah, is Ponza a fair deck, chat? I need you to discuss. It's a very pressing matter. Is Energy a fair deck? I think so. Oh, I can't kick it. Why'd I try to kick it? I wanted to cast it normally. This was the land I wanted to get, which is kind of tough. I'm not asking if it's boring, chat. That's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking, hey, chat, do you hate Ponza? No, I'm saying, is Ponza considered a fair deck? I know you guys hate Ponza, because I also hate Ponza. And my chat's infallible and never wrong. Rob, thank you for the 26 months. Something like that. Might go spawn down. What makes me particularly upset about Boros Ponza is how bad the mana base is for it being a 2-color deck. Like, half the time I just can't cast my spells. Oh, I should take Battle of Wits to the RC. My Karn! Brother. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? They're like, you know what, you can kill me on turn 3, that's chill. But as soon as you blow up one of my lands, it is so on. We're going out back into the parking lot. We're gonna throw some fisticuffs. So dead. I just sitting down round 1 knowing you have 15 rounds of pawns ahead of you. Nobody will concede every round you're sprinting in for the bathroom. Nah. I feel like you could just get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the match, thus inconveniencing everybody else in the room tenfold, because you are definitely going to be the last match at that point. 25 minutes overtime is when you start turns. Everybody's giving you the side eye. They're so mad at you. Because you know, you are the only thing holding up the tournament right now. You got 15 rounds of this goodness to play. Everybody in the room hates you. You're probably going on the Hunger Games at the end of the tournament as the rest of the competitors hunt you down. Can you not counterspell me? I won't appreciate that. I need that 7/7. Don't even have enough types for shifting woodland. Alright, I guess I'm gonna pick up another 7/7. One of the Riftbound rounds this weekend went an hour over time. Why? For what? How can 5 turns take you 1 hour? Like, make it make sense, man. What are you doing that's taking an average of 15 minutes per turn? What up, Josie? It's just like judge calls that take way too long. I don't really know what I want off this card, so I think I'd rather Devour. Let me take one of my 15-minute turns real quick. Can you play on the opponent's turn in Riftbound? Kind of. I'll say yes, because you can during combat. Or whenever something goes on the stack. All that just to go 10-3 and win a playmat. I mean, alternatively, you could have a 52% win rate and then win a medal card and then, like, just be set for the next 10 events you attend easily. The medal card meta is actually so busted. Hey, Tony, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. How did your legacy showcase go this morning? Mine went, well, we don't talk about mine. That's not what's important. How did yours go? How did yours go? Mine doesn't matter. It might as well have not happened. What am I getting? Maybe just get bridge and hide behind bridge. Guess we'll see if this card even resolves. I have my doubts. Yeah, Breach and Titan were like the 2 most popular decks, and then Mill was actually pretty decent. Jake Beardsley played Mill at that event and did really well. And another member of this chat also played Mill at that RC. But I don't want to call out one single person in the chat, so that way we can mob them with hate or anything. Tem. Dial, thank you for the 42 months. 42 more months of vertical view? Chat, do you want 42 more months of vertical view? I need to know. Wait, they spell snared it? Why would you spell snare this? You just turned on my shifting woodland. I just missed an attack for 6. Oh my god. I could copy Karn. Watch my shifting woodland die instantly. Well, I don't think Wrath this guy's is very good. I should probably board that out. Maybe take a Perilous Snare, a Ghost Quarter. Nah, maybe not a Ghost Quarter, maybe Bajuka Bog. And Vexing Bauble. Was that Ghost Quarter art? I think this is... Is this Lord of the Rings? Yep, Lord of the Rings. First try. The light was gray, for the sun had not yet climbed over the black ridges of the haunted mountain before them. Poetic. How do you guys hate on the lowercase h that comes with all the retro cards? Like, that's iconic, no? Why is the H the only lowercase letter? It's crazy that that's just been like a precedent that was set however many years ago and they never changed it. Retro's garbage? Aceless. What's more hated, Ponza or Lantern? Probably Ponza. Just because Ponza's like a kind of a good deck, whereas Lantern's not. I guess. Yeah, that too. Ponza because people actually play Ponza. Tammy, aren't you supposed to be watching House of the Dragon? That reminds me, it's Sunday. Probably what Timmy's doing right now. Oh, it ended? Timmy's in shambles. I'm in shambles. Maybe I should have done it during upkeep, but I didn't want to get consigned. It was a season of all time. Okay, I stopped watching House of the Dragon after season 1, I think. Is it worth watching the rest of it? It's okay if the answer is no. No. No? Okay. Well, I stopped at a good time then. It's a fine play in the background show. I also stopped watching Game of Thrones after season 4, which I was also told was a good time to stop. Yeah, the I'm not watching the stream badge. I guess I made some good decisions on chat. Have you seen the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms? I don't think so. Let's take an Eldrazi Temple. I take the Talisman. I can play the Lab and play the Talisman. I guess that's better. I can't just pick up Force Negation or Counterspell. Probably just gonna pick up Counterspell. Heard Seven Kingdoms is good. Maybe I'll watch that instead. I did like season 1 of House of the Dragon. That was pretty decent. Game of Thrones was like pretty whatever after a certain point. Alright, that's messed up, opponent. Oh, that worked out well. Have you considered watching the what? Pendragon. The what cycle? The last season of Game of Thrones was top tier. I've heard it was top tier trash, but I haven't actually watched it. Big shock, everyone was sexist. I feel like you could pick that up from the first season. Or like the first episode of The Boys. Guess we smack Tamio and play Ice Still. Controversial take, chat. I didn't like The Boys. I know it's a very popular kind of a raunchy show, right? I didn't care for it. I thought it was like going too far on the I'm in it for the shock factor, and that's about it. It felt like once you got over the shock factor, it was kind of a boneless show, or maybe a meatless show. It was all bone. Not flute. How do you feel about Invincible? I only watched season 1 of Invincible. I felt like that show was the same thing, where it's like once you got over the shock factor, it was like, oh, I mean, I see what's happening here, right? It's just an innocent. It started off as an innocent cartoon, looked like a Saturday morning cartoon, and then it turns into Mortal Kombat. And it's like, that's cool. But past that, I'm like, not sure it had a lot of substance to it. Also, don't know what I want. I'm thinking I'm just grabbing Battleship? Battle Station? Either that or I grab Flute for Tamio. The animation's good. Not wrong. Did you like the Squirrel Girl when you played Devoted Druid? Yeah, I like the Squirrel Girl. I don't know if you need her. I do think you sadly still have to play Duskwatch Recruiter after playing that deck more. Like, Squirrel Girl's not a replacement for Duskwatch Recruiter, but it's like kind of a good mid-range card. That's also just happens to be an infinite mana sink. Let me catch up on chat. Did you watch Invincible? I felt like there were too many of those anti-heroical, cynical superhero shows. Yeah, I mean, it felt like the same thing over again, in a sense. That's how I felt about Bluey after you got over the initial shock factor. The substance wasn't there. I really liked I really like The Walking Dead. I should watch more of The Walking Dead. Or maybe I shouldn't. Apparently that show also became kind of bad after a certain point. Which I feel like is a recurring theme. They're all established in other media, my dude. Stop simplifying things just because you don't like it. Does anything of your have any idea or valid opinions? You are a grumpy old man. I'm saying, like, I didn't watch much of the show, and here's why I didn't watch much of the show. That's all I'm saying. Damn, all that to get consigned. Uh, Maybe I grab that flute. Probably need it at this point. Another consign. Stamio's kind of brickwalling me as well. It's a lot of consigns. Damn kids and not liking things. It seems like a lot of shows nowadays struggle to have consistently good seasons. It feels like they have a lot of strong season ones and then they just can't get it right after that. That's what it seems like to me. Eventually, we're gonna draw something good and castable. Maybe not. I have another consign I have to beat. I did watch John Wick 4 somewhat recently as well. I actually enjoyed John Wick 4. That seemed like a movie I didn't think I was gonna enjoy. That's pretty good. Ooh, World Breaker. I think I'd rather just buy back the World Breaker. Oh yeah, they did take down, you're right. This is fine. We get to play the land again thanks to the Ice Tail. If they want to pick up Consign again, then we'll just repeat the same play. Money takes over passion. Not wrong. How did you feel about... And how many seasons of Squid Game were there? Was there 2 or 3? There's 2, right? 3? Holy. I liked season 2. Season 3 was like only okay. Now I can attack the 3/3 at Tamio. Oh yeah, there was like half and half, right? That's why. I remember now. Yeah, I liked season 2. Season 3, I feel like they rushed the ending kind of a lot. I think they could have used like 10 to 15 episodes for season 2 and then 10 to 15 for 3, and they kind of just rushed it, I think. All right, well, Michael Spawn hit this Damio and decide what to do afterwards. Have you watched Alice in Borderland? No. It's on my long list of stuff to eventually watch, though. See if they want to sacrifice anything. Double blocks with Harbingers. Okay. Let's try to snare the other Harbinger. Might be pretty good. They could consign the trigger, though. They can cast Force Negation. That works, too. So... I think I can pick up World Breaker and still cast it. Now they can consign if they want. Oh, true. You get the Perilous Snare back. Crazy grindy game. This World Breaker's kind of MVP right now. Just soaking up all the consigns. Yeah, I like Squid Game. I enjoyed it. Again, I wish they didn't rush the ending of it a little bit, but I thought it was perfectly fine. I watched it a few times now. I think I've watched season 1 like 3 times with different people. When Dingo chat Squid Games IRL? Do I look like Mr. Beast to you? Don't answer that. Hmm. Kind of want all of these untapped. Kill this Harbinger, finally. Mr. Bees. It's not happening. David the Bits, but it's not happening. Well, it could happen. Get that Perilous Snare back. So grindy. The Teletubbies. That show went crazy when I was 5. Overloads break the ice. My ice. In this game too, your first challenge is to play a streamed match against Jumba. If you beat Jumba, you advance on to the next round. And if not, the quote unquote mods come to get you. What's the stone tree? That's Karn. Never seen a stoned Karn before? The crocodile hunter? Oh, hell yeah. No, you're spitting with that one, though. Go get him, Perilous Snare. How perilous this snare is. Holy schmoly. Start your engines. I was just yapping that entire game. That was like, what, turn 20? Open Ugo. For watching too much Avatar. You open an Ugin from a promo pack, proceed to trade it, and then a month later you needed one. I've done that more times than I can count. Where I'll open something, or I'll just sell something, because I'm like, I don't need this anymore. I sold all my Birds of Paradise, and then immediately after that, I had to buy back Birds of Paradise to play Devoted Druid. Mango was onto something when he said buy high, never sell. Because I was like, Birds of Paradise is never going to see play in Modern. Then, like, the next week, Devoted Druid came back. That's right. 7th edition foil birds. No, actually, I had to go to my local game store, and they had the Paradise Chocobo Birds of Paradise. So I got Choco Birds. Yeah, having to buy it back at a higher price. It's just chef's kiss. I do like the Monty Python birds. One of my favorite movies of all time. Not my actual favorite movie of all time, but it's up there. It's top 5. My actual favorite movie of all time is The Wolf of Wall Street. Such a banger. Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time. Do you have a letterbox? No, I don't have a letterbox. That's a red flag. For what? Liking a freaking masterpiece of a movie? Iron Giant, saddest movie? You're not wrong. Iron Giant, top 5 saddest movies to ever come out? Bro. Not cool. I think we're gonna lose. Camp miasma today. Is that bait? Hold on, that might be bait. I'll pretend like I didn't read that. I was so traumatized after the first viewing, I didn't watch The Iron Giant for 10 years. I remember, like, the first time I was exposed to nudity in film, I was watching Click. And there was that scene where he, like, slow-mode the girl. And that was, like, the first time. I was a kid when that movie came out. That was the first time I saw nudity in a movie, and it, like, scarred me. I was like, I never want to watch Click again. Spoilers? Oh, my bad. Karn Scepter ripped the planes off the top. Are you like fast forward? I don't remember. I was so young when that movie came out. Click Loki sad. This Karn was never resolving anyways. This is Deku Tree. You remember this is from the set where Jace became a fox, and then Karn said, I can become anything, so I became a tree. You remember that? Are we in the challenge? Now we scrubbed out. It was like a what if they didn't counter it, you know? Alright, prediction time, chat. Dingo when he's watching a VHS copy of Click and the woman goes on screen. Fat ass wizard blicky. Literally. It scarred me. Never watched a movie again after that. Oh, that explains a lot, honestly. It had to have been linked with childhood trauma, and that childhood trauma came from the movie Click. I also watched Sweeney Todd when that movie came out. How? Okay, hold on. When did Sweeney Todd come out? 2007. I was 9 when I watched Sweeney Todd in theaters. That was a banger of a movie. That one didn't traumatize me the same way Click did, though. You pirated it? Valid. It was a great movie. I think we're gonna chant here. Well, I don't have to chant here, but chanting here is probably good. Chant, untap Karn. We're 2-2 in our league currently, and we dropped out of the challenge. No Metallic Rebuke. No Metallic Rebuke. I'm pretty sure I also watched Independence Day when that movie came out. Is that another banger of a movie? Independence Day. When did that air for the first time? 1996? Okay, I wasn't alive yet. I probably watched it when I was like 6. Great movie. Yeah, some of y'all know that off the top of your head. You're just like, yep, 1996. I was already out of college. Word of invention? No. I drew another Karn. Oh, that was the best word. It's pretty decent though. All right, white source off the top. Independence Day is fantastic. Another one. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill these mocks in, but might as well. I should put a giant boulder in my sideboard. Yeah, I think it was the slow-mo running scene. I just distinctly remember one scene having nudity in it. That's why I wasn't. Well, first off, I wasn't allowed to watch Click after that. But also, didn't want to. Nudity's scary as a child. Those darn witty Adam Sandler movies. Maybe I'm not even bored here. I'm bringing like Ghost Quarter. Seems kind of whack. You put the C and L closer together, it looks like a D, which explains the nudity. See? It's not Click, it was there the whole time. I'm trying to remember what other Adam Sandler movies I watched. There was that football one. Chat, what's the name of the football one? Waterboy? It was Happy Gilmore. I did watch Happy Gilmore. I think it was Longest Yard. I don't remember. What's the difference between Longest Yard or Waterboy? Waterboy's better. I don't remember which one I watched. Such a long time. I think I've watched more Jack Black movies than I have Adam Sandler movies. Schoolhouse of Rock, banger. Do we count Kung Fu Panda as a Jack Black movie? Borat. Yes, it counts. He deserves it, honestly. Also, another movie I've seen a lot for some reason was Tropic Thunder. I feel like it was just always on TV. Let's take out the meticulous archive. Unless I'm gonna get consigned. Saw Borat in theaters. When did Borat come out? It's been a minute. Adam Sandler doesn't make good movies and isn't funny. I thought it was okay. Oh 06. Maybe I had Chant and then Karn. I think Chant Karn is pretty solid here. We still go for it. Because if they counter this, then Rathless Guys is probably going to come down. Rathless Guys is like the best thing on this board right now. When you're like 14. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see Borat for a while. I think I saw Borat when I was like 15. Trying to think of other movies I distinctly remember from my childhood. The Pink Panther, that was a banger of a movie. Mr. Bean. I've seen Gattaca way too many times also. But that movie was great. I've also seen Oprah's commentary on Planet Earth way too much. Ouch. Alright, do we want to Wrath or do we want to do something else? I think we just try Wrathing. Surely they're out of counter magic. I had to save my talisman. Lord of the Rings when it came out in theaters. That I don't remember. It must have been. I must have been really young or maybe not born yet. 4, 8, 10, 12. Rumbies? I think the Shifting Woodland, I'm gonna bin Creature Artifact. That let me have a cool. I'm not too stupid for this. Did I already play land this turn? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I did. Shit. 6, 10, 13. Alright. Figured it out. Despite my best efforts. 2001. I was 3. Or 2, depending on the month. Where's for 0? Gets a bobble. Mox Hammer and a Whir. Oh, we get the Whir for a Haywire Might and then blow up the Saga. Dope. EB Games, holy. Core memory unlocked. I used to hang out with EB Games all the time. Playing Pokemon Fire Red on my SP. Good times. Good times. Alright, congrats, believers. What's the schmoove, chat? Got any Dono decks to do? Should we play some Tron? GG Spider Space, sorry. That matchup seems pretty awful for you. Between Wrath and Karn. Dwarves. Play the Boros Land Destruction that somebody added Mana Leak and Riddler to. That mana base looks horrible. Horrible when I played against it. Should we make it a Tron, chat? Should we play Jumba's Tron list? Yo, Spider Space, think of the Prime! And the 9 months. Brick, should we make it a Tron? Alright, let me pull up Jumba's Tron list. I'm gonna turn my brain off even more than it's already been. The only Goldfish tab I have open right now is the Mirror Lantern. Alright, give me Jumba's list. Alright, Jumba. Jumbatron. Stream ends when I queue into Land Destruction. Jumbatron. Hype train? For what? Surely it's not a hype train for Jumbatron. Bluetron eats pawns? I believe that. Normaltron definitely does not. Normaltron's like, oh god, please help me. We make it. I never thought I'd see the day we make it a Tron. And now I realize why we've never seen the day where I make it a Tron. Turn 2 Mind Stone. Alright. Hopefully they don't have anything to stop my turn 1 Mind Stone. If they do, we're kind of cooked. Man, I just got super nostalgic for EB games. I also got nostalgic for Blockbuster. I miss Blockbuster. Being able to rent games for like nothing and then play them for a week and then just give them back was a fantastic, wonderful experience. Should bring back that model. Instead of just like, you know, refunding on Steam after 2 hours. Surprise Karn. Goodbye, Karn. Gaben. You have a Gamefly sub? Holy. Just unlocking so many repressed memories. Not having enough memory on the memory card. That's so brutal. We cast an Ugin. Yeah. Go a flea market shopper. Well, that's just efficient. Back when I was a kid, I didn't understand efficiency. That's why I let my Tamagotchi die all the time. Same with my, well, my Nintendo couldn't die, but if my Nintendo could die, RIP my Nintendo. What if they kill this? Bye bye, boy. Shay. Yo, this Karn deck's cracked. Or sorry, this Tron deck's cracked. Every draw's a good draw. I guess this qualifies as not a combo deck and not a mid-range, or not a fair deck, right? It's time chat with Tron players. Sorry to all the fans I've let down. Or inversely, all the fans I've boosted up now. Oh, I don't have to sideboard ever. Yes. I probably should, but maybe we should do a social experiment where I never sideboard. My dingo stonks just went way up. It's a good day in the ding economy. Social experiment. Let's see how mad Twitch chat gets if I never sideboard him. But win games anyways. Well, we're pretty consistent in playing a turn 1 Mind Stone into a turn 2 Karn. That's great if you're doing that. Tron piece. Should look at the list Spike just did a video on. It was another combo style deck with Fleshraker and the new key thing by Mindstone. Fleshraker key, huh? What's he discarding with Fleshraker key? Is it Mono Blue? I've seen his Mono Blue Fleshraker deck before. Mox Opals. Classic Spike. Legends, duh. Duh. I don't think I actually cracked this map yet, because I don't know what I want. Oh. Feels good when the expedition map beats a counterspell. Our need to consign. Delicious consign to memory. I mean, their deck is really bad when Frog's not in play. Such as the life of a blue-black Frog player. I had 4 gemstones. Holy. Alright, we gotta stop flooding out, chat. Or if we are gonna draw a land, let it be a Tron land. Alright. Resolves. Sheedic. Well. I really want them drawing a counterspell. Alright, gotta be Fawn and Spell Snare. How hard could that be? More difficult than you might think. We gotta be a force of nature. We're gonna force this. Then we big rip or something off the top. No, they were supposed to force it. Well, I guess we make them use it. Sweeney Todd's wild. Sweeney Todd it was wild. Yeah, we could have maybe held that for a turn. If I draw like another Ugin, for example, then it's gonna get a little awkward because I can't cast both in the same turn. Rake the Flesh. We've found a blocker, chat. Blocker for the 1/1. I need Eye of Ugin in my deck. You're so right. Yeah, whatever. Draws Devourer. Draws a bauble. No, that spell snare. Whatever, spell snare me. It was a redraw. And everything. Big rippers off the top. Another Scion. Gonna be a riveting game. I think at this point they might as well just trade Harbinger for Fleshraker. Nope, Harbinger in defense mode. Ooh. Little Karn. If they could make good decisions, they wouldn't register Blue Black Tron, so I get it. Not wrong. 10 rings? Sorry, I got excited about 10 rings, chat. This probably wasn't the take. It's probably supposed to be Monument, right? Because Monument just kills them. Wait, am I tripping? Do we not have a Monument? Oh, there it is. I'm pretty sure this just kills them. But I saw 10 rings, and I wanted it to 10 rings. I'm going to get Bowmaster. Okay, they don't have black mana. So everything's fine. Me when the rings are 10. There's some pretty okay cards. The Dustbuster. They banned the One Ring, but 10's okay. Power creep. Unbelievable power creep. Bum, 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 bum. Gain 2 life, by the way. Wait, were they holding a Bowmaster? I'm pretty sure they were holding a Bowmaster. Wow. That's kind of crazy. What if I actually died to casting the 10 rings? Wild. Gotta love some brain off Tron gaming. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. 1 second. Choosing to play Energy at Baltimore. I think Energy's fine. Ish. It's okay. I'm gonna keep this hand, but I'm not gonna play Expedition map on one. We actually tried Loki blue-white blink, and it wasn't very good. I didn't really feel like there was enough ways to trigger it. We were playing Baubles and we are playing Felia. But other than your list, how did we do with your list? We went 4-1? Is that right? 3-2? I don't remember. One of the two. All the Esper Blink lists just feel like their mana base don't... Their mana base doesn't really work well. And sometimes your game plan is just not strong enough. Speaking of my game plan not being strong enough. My Flash Raker. I am not to have Tron. Uh-oh. I am not to have Karn after Tron. Hmm. You like, I just want to grab the coding. And then hope that 6 mana isn't good enough for them to do anything. Ah, shit. Stonebrain Mine. Oh, that was probably better, huh? Oh, I should have done that. Shit. That was way better. Hmm. Got a point. Extinguish your battleship. I think I play New Karn, right? Killer Tower. Boat's pretty good. Lab. Puts the battleship underneath. I feel like we're super far ahead now. By Kozilek's command. Yeah, they saw the writing on the wall. I don't think I want Chalice or Dismember. That's right. I said I wasn't gonna sideboard, huh? Alright, I'm breaking that rule. We're sideboarding. Stonebrain's probably fine to bring in. Could bring in Monument, Cityscape Leveler, 10 rings. I think I'm gonna leave the Sky Sovereign in the board for killing opposing Karn. Maybe Dismember's actually secretly fine. Do I believe in my ability to make Tron? I do. We're keeping it. We're ripping a map off the top. Not quite a map, but still not bad. Get the Karn on turn 2. Unless they thought non-zero was here. Just a Flesh Raker. If I were supposed to grab Sky Sovereign, I could grab Coding, but Sky Sovereign deals with the Flesh Raker. Looks like such a fun mirror. It's exhilarating. Cozy Command. I'm gonna finish Tron off the top. Maybe playing this as a 5/5 is a mistake. Because they could dismember. I think that's kind of fine if they want to dismember. Eugene. I have a flute to go get. Hmm. Well, that's kind of bad for me. Ah, nothing in my hand. Sphere. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. All right. I really like the blue-white blink with frogs and Thoughtseize in the board. Try to get it to work after Phage got banned. Phage got banned. But it just felt outclassed by everything else. I'm sure Loki now helps as a second option, but it was rough in May. I think blue-white blink is just kind of in an okay spot. I don't think it's like particularly good. What are the odds of a Tron mirror? I think pretty high. Surprisingly high. There's a lot of Tron in leagues in general. Okay. Not terrible. Maybe. We just need to find another Tron piece off the top. This is why I queue land destruction. I can't believe I missed the land in the top 5. Hopefully not in the top 6. Playing as mono red Belcher. Why am I playing as mono red Belcher? Who could do such a horrible crime? Fuck is a Vessel of Volatility. Sacrifice this, add red, 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 red. Worms chant. Okay. Well, at least one flute. Maybe take both. And leave the stone brain in the board. Maybe I leave a flute and then take a stone brain. Chalice might be sneaky good here. Chalice on 2 seems like it does a lot. I'm not sure Vexing Bobble does a lot. I didn't see any free spells in their deck. What else do I want? Kind of none of the above. Take the Forsaken Monument. That's true. Bobble does cycle. I don't know if his hand's fast enough to win. But I'm gonna try it. I don't think they were playing Lotus. I didn't see any Lodi. Right, we had this conversation recently. What's the plural of Lotus? It's not Lodi, right? I feel like I'm getting deja vu because we had this conversation. Lodi makes more sense to me because it's like Lotus, octopus in the same vein. So you say octopi, Lodi. Phoenix, thank you for the 36 months. Appreciate the 3 years. Welcome back. It's Lotuses? Nah, I don't believe you. I'm gonna stick with Lodi because it makes sense in my head for it to be Lodi. What did we look up the plural of that shocked me? Zeriox gotta remember. Oh, fuck me, dude. No wastes in my deck. No wastes? Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, I decided to assemble Tron instead of play the Flesh Raker. Guess I should have just played the Flesh Raker. Oh, I'm just dead. Well, that was something. Opponent found the perfect matchup. Their 4 Blood Moon combo deck. Pretty good against Tron. Hiya, Jackie! We did beat Harbinger, though, against Blue Black Frog. Just took a while. I took a lot of land drops, then eventually casting an Ugin that exiled it. Can't be Blood Moon, though. Blood Moon's crazy. Blood Moon plus a fast combo, anyways. It's like if Storm were playing Blood Moon. Belcher's probably faster than Storm, though. Maybe Mono Red Belcher's the move. Surely nobody has consigned memory in their sideboard. And I know both of your threats get hit by consigned memory, but trust me, Chad, it's good. Nope. Hands like this are so awkward. It's like I'm gonna keep it, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Dono deck weak, Poppy. Oh, and it reveals the Devour. It's time for me to play Spellbook Necro Kappa. It's another E-Tron mirror. Somebody said, what are the odds of the Tron mirror? Well, now you know what the odds of the Tron mirror are. Apparently very high. Well, we can certainly get a coding. We all know you're defaulting the Storm. I I wish I were defaulting the Storm, because then I would stop worrying. But after the last PT experience playing Storm, I think I'm good on Storm. Why Swamp and not Wastes? If you get Besaged, you can tutor up a Swamp, but you can't tutor up a Wastes. That's why. Not saying it's correct, but that's why. It's a lot of mana. Are you opposed to Goryo's? Inconsistent, I would say, would be the biggest downfall of Goryo's. It's got a big consistency issue. But so does Esper Blink. I don't know. It's not too far off from just being an Esper Blink adjacent. Yeah, it wants looting really badly. Like, I could try that Grixis Goryo's list again. But then you don't have Solitude, and you don't have Ephemerate, and it's just kind of meh. Karn is by far the best thing to be doing in the mirror, I think. Case in point. I think they have to get a Flute and Flute Karn. Because they can't quite Sky Sovereign, and Sky Sovereign wouldn't kill the Karn. Demir with Consign for the Goryos. Eh. It's really funny that they have to Flute Karn. Bring back Smasher. I don't actually think I want this either. Maybe I do, but I don't. Thought on series a little bit better. Flute these. How dare you? Calling the cops on Timmy. Alright, what's your hand like? Chalice, Expedition Map, Devourer, Ugin. Alright, we'll snipe the Ugin and play this land and pass. Can't wait to just K command again. Challenge status, dead. Flatline. DOA. Think about picking up Eugene. I think I still just cozy. Look at 4 cards here. Could stack Power Plant Expedition Map. I don't know how great that is, though. Maybe I just take Devour, so I have Devour to fight Devour. I'll pick up Ugin for next turn. Yeah, it was the no Overlord build of Esper. Why are we stuck in Tron Hell? What do we do to deserve Tron Hell, chat? We played Tron. Oh, of course. Right. Why didn't I think of that? Trade ski. Trade ski. Drew another cozy command. Ben will literally play 15 rounds of Tron rather than go to therapy. Brick, confirm or deny? Very true. The Tron mirror is something else. Tron mirror is composed uniquely. We can do both? Nope. You don't got time in the day for both. You know how long these Tron mirrors take? When am I gonna have time to go to therapy? Therapist said you need Jesus. I concur. Oh. I can't do anything good with my turn. My turn's gonna suck. I mean, there's no way they're gonna plus the Ugin, right? I'm gonna sack my spawns. I guess that's gonna be inconvenient. Well, shit. I remember you, Ugin. One of the good ones. Kinda sucks. This is why we need to be playing Ulamog, chat. Ulamog clears here. Guess we start chipping away at Karn, maybe. I get to take a redraw off the Mind Stone. Chat said you missed me. Chat, I told you to stop lying to Bolt. Kozilek's command also wins, I think. Third Kozilek's command? Yeah. Oh, dude. Ow, why was I at 26? What an inconvenient number to be at. I gotta leave the Stoneburn in the sideboard. Take the Ballista. Vaccine Bobble cycles at least. I think we learned our lesson of boarding in 2 flutes. I could also just leave in Dismember. Like a copy of Dismember. Over the Vexing Bobble. The Vexing Bobble does actual nothing. It cycles for Fleshraker, and that's about it. Yeah, they also need to not have a Karn. Tron Mirror is something fuse. We have 2 Emrakuls and we draw either of them. Tough. Oh, All His Dust also does nothing, but All His Dust goes under the Ugin's Lab. Yeah, alright. All His Dust does less. think I'm down to not play the All Is Dust. Because we're bringing in Extinguisher Battleship, Cityscape Leveler, and the 10 rings, the additional Ugin's Lab stuff. I think we can get there, chat. We're just gonna have Tron on 3. You gotta believe. Uh-oh. No Karn on their end is good for me. I'm gonna cozy command and response. They're not gonna cozy command and response. Well, that's delightful. It's time for coding. Oh, they should have cycled Cozy in response with the extra Mind Stone mana. I suppose they forgot. Cool. Lotuses is the commonly accepted term, but Lodi was used once. Fishes is plural for multiple schools of fish. Have you seen the Charlotte Station domain deck? Looks underplayed. It's cool. I don't know if it's good, though. But it is a cool deck. I'm not super in love with this hand, but I do think it's a hand that you don't really mulligan. Fleshraker, Forsaken Monument. Loot. I think I just take another Fleshraker. I do nothing, and I go Fleshraker, Map the Nuts here. It's a lot of damage. Alright, he has Fleshraker to live. Live, old buddy, old pal. You're the chosen one. Chosen to live. I think they might die if the Fleshraker lives. They tap out for like an Ugin here. Coding. No, you have a dismember? Oh my god. Alright, they have 10 mana. That seems pretty good. They could just go get an Extinguisher Battleship. Man, their hand was insane. No! They were gonna die if they didn't have the dismember. Let's go second Flesh Raker into Expedition Map, into Mind Stone, into Karn, into Thoughtdown Seer. Or into Thoughtdown Seer, into Karn, into Minus. Ah, would have been such a good turn. Battleship time. Cityscape Leveler. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating that. Nutso hand. Alright, prediction time, chat. Last match of the night for me. Is it gonna be a 3-dasher? Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Is Tron Jund in disguise? Yes. Very much so. Especially if we play nothing but the Tron mirror. Which looks like we're bound to play nothing but the Tron mirror. All in doubt. It's next level hater shit. I think hands like this are mulligans. I think this is also a mulligan. Oh. Sure. I have a plan. The map came back. I don't want this map. I want a dismember. Something to kill this ragster. I feel like I'm gonna get Blood Moon. Calling it turn 2 Blood Moon. Karn. Yeah, Giant's Boulder right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to clear. Oh, that would have been nice. Imagine if I hit Trinisphere off of the Ugin. Why did they use post combat? My Ugin's gonna die. Three, 5. If I kill the Guide Souls, they're gonna have 2, 4, 6, and I have to sacrifice 3 creatures. I kill the Bomba, I still have to deal with their entire board, plus the guide pumping something. I think I have to just kill guide. It's representing the most damage on their board, and if they want to sacrifice 3 creatures to kill Ugin, I'm pretty happy with that. It's less pressure on me. What? Why? How do you go from being in like a winning position to just conceding? I'm over here like, yeah, I ain't gonna survive. Check cleared. Good news, chat. We get to eat dinner tonight. Our opponent's check just cleared. Yeah, let's go. Even if their hand's all lands, they could still kill the Ugin. They just didn't have any will to play the game anymore, I guess. Did I finish the drawn? Day ruined. My day's officially ruined. I hope you get mooned. Oh, don't worry. I will. Here comes the moon. I remember what it was like casting stuff. Good times. Rod, thank you for the follow. Could also animate Trinisphere here. Maybe animating the 3 ball is better. Mind Stone in the sideboard. That's true. Thank you for clarifying a Mind Stone and not the Mind Stone. I almost got confused for a second. That was not on purpose, and you know that. I know, but like, thank you for clarifying regardless. Voice of Victory. Um, I do something controversial. Help my 3 ball. Controversial. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I know they can kill it. A gambit worth taking, I think. I think we hit him with a boat. Kapow. The next turn we're getting Karn plus animate the boat and then kill this. Because they have a dashing Ragavan that they were going to kill Karn with. Which is why I didn't do it. This is probably going to work out for me. What's going on in Modern that boat's playable? Boat's always been like kind of playable. Yeah, the opponent definitely need to do in the opposite order. Solid. Look at the sideboard again. I don't think I really want any of these. Maybe Ballista's fine. Yeah, nothing in the nothing in the fridge to eat vibes. I guess we're just animating boat for the rest of the time. My boat! Holy shit, they sunk my battleship. This was like probably one of the best draws. Give me back my boat. Hit him with the Y auto. Animate 3 ball. Choose violence. I was just gonna block with it, but maybe I should have attacked with it. Cat. Shit. Flips a Johnny. Kills my 3 ball. They can also kill my Thoughtknots here. It's pretty bad for me. They hate this card so much. Absolutely fuming about this card. All right, 3-2. Yeah, the believers. Alrighty, chat. What's today? Sunday. John 5-0, baby. Field goal. Making a Tron so back. Yeah, I mean, Tron felt pretty decent. As long as you don't play against the Tron mirror and then get Ember cooled. I really do think Ulamog is good in the archetype right now, though. And I'd be looking to play at least an Ulamog. Probably over one of these Ember cools. Always gonna be that much Tron anyways. I don't know how often you actually pair into multiple Tron mirrors. Yeah, I think it's more castable than the Emrakul. Alrighty, chat. Appreciate y'all hanging out today. Hope you have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, no matter where you are in the world. And I will see you tomorrow to play who the heck knows what. We got a week until I leave for Dallas. And I gotta choose a deck. Good God. And don't forget, chat, if you haven't yet downloaded Opera absolutely for free using my affiliate code !Opera in the chat or operagx.gg/YungDingo Download it, install it, and visit one web page to support me absolutely for free. Other than that, make sure to check out Endgame. Buy their sleeves with code DINGO for 10% off, and I get commission off of that as well. That's another fantastic way of supporting me while also copying yourself some of the greatest sleeves on the market for cheap. And with all that being said, chat, I'm gonna go raid. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out though. Bye, chat. See you tomorrow. Let's go read Ethan. He's playing some RuneScape between rounds.